Right, I'm gonna do the intro again. I did do the intro just then, but I honestly look butters in it. Freaking hell, nearly crashed. Nearly crashed. What are you gonna do about Clayton, don't reverse!
No, it's going like that.
Bit traumatic. Anyway, we're just gonna take you. Well, we don't really do this every single time we do Instagrams. In fact, we really don't actually do this, but I thought I'd film when we do this because we're gonna go to like different locations. So that's it. Literally, my room is literally like this now. I've done my makeup and I've picked my outfits out, but I've only got like one outfit, then I'm gonna put gym stuff on. So I've got this little Jaded London top because I feel like I've got pictures in it, but like not really many good ones. And then just some Topshop Joni jeans, not Joni jeans, some mum jeans. And then obviously, honestly, just look at them. They're so fit. Am I talking about you? No, yeah, these literally look. I've got a sweaty Sula. Oh, got my apple and kiwi. What did you get?
I can't actually remember what I got. Can you get that on?
And they call me dyslexic. Outfit number 1. Top Jaded London. These Topshop. This is the location that we're going to. I think we might have to go. Like on a little walk because there's literally so many people here, and I'm not ready to stand in front of loads of people like this. So many people biking. I feel insecure.
Yes.
I'm insecure.
Don't.
Just getting changed in the car.
Don't get these on the block.
Both just got naked in the car.
Don't get me in the car.
It's recording now.
As long as she's in shot. Guys, don't worry about that.
So camera's about to die. I don't have one that I like, so cool.
Don't mind me.
Well, I've just got my gym stuff on because I actually didn't get any nice pictures, so I've actually just given up.
Yeah.
I might do like a Molly May gym outfit because I am wearing gym shorts. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, well I look really good, so I can't relate. Get the photo ready.
No, at the front. I actually finally got one, but not in my nice outfit. I got it in my gym stuff, but I literally got it there and the sunlight was hitting me.
Die.
But we were on about going for a little walk now. That's why I got my gym stuff on. Guess where we're going? Mackey's. Hey guys, so it is the disgusting. So it's now Saturday. I think I went. When did I go take them pictures? Like 2 days ago. It's literally 12 o'clock and all. Like I've literally just woken up. I'm yet to wash my face. That's a bit disgusting. But today I'm gonna be taking pictures inside because obviously I showed you how I do it outside in different locations. But in the current situation that we're in, we might not be able to find nice locations and shit. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna just show you how I do it inside. I'm gonna take some mirror selfies for you, and then I'm gonna show you how I edit, because I think that might be a little bit more useful to you. So see you then. Hi, so I wanted to just pop back on here to just tell you guys quickly that I'm like changing my Instagram feed up at the minute. So the main app that I use to do that is Pinterest. I'm going for this kind of look today. I'll insert it on the screen if you can't see it because my camera doesn't have autofocus. It's so annoying. So like a messy hair t-shirt. And obviously it's a mirror selfie as well, but yeah, I do move my mirror, so I'll show you. It's such a game, honestly, moving that mirror. It weighs a ton. So for my makeup, I've literally just kept it really natural. I don't know, I feel like I go too far with my makeup. But if you want to see like an Instagram makeup or like even like an everyday makeup, let me know because I can update that, because the last one I did is not, I change it all the time, so if you want to see it then let me know. And as you can see, my bedroom isn't like, there's literally shit all over the place because I've just done my makeup, but like it's not that Instagrammable. Like you can't really do much to this room. So I'm just happy that I've got a mirror and I've got like a white wardrobe This wallpaper can be like lightened up with edits as well, and obviously my walls are pink, so that can be lightened up as well. So it's just all about the editing as well, but you can see that later. I'm just going to remove that mirror now. So I've just moved the mirror from there to over here. Obviously none of this will be in, and I will clean up the flooring and stuff. I might move my ring light as well so you can just see the side of this and that. Obviously I don't know what angle I'm doing yet, but this is what we're kind of working with. It is really difficult when you've got a tiny room. And then I'll just check back on Pinterest like what the actual picture looks like. Sure, this is kind of the vibe that I'm going for. And I look like this, she looks like that. So once I've done that, I was literally getting like, I was standing from here and then I was like going up more closer, because obviously you can see that box on the top of my wardrobe. It's not a vibe, is it? So obviously I was just leaning up against the wall, doing my thing, moving too fast. And then I obviously go back on my phone and favourite the ones that I like the most. I feel like that's just the easiest way to find the best one that you like, because obviously if you're just scrolling through and then you want to upload one to Instagram, you don't know which one is your favourite. So obviously favourite them and then they'll go on your favourites. Right, so I've decided to come back on here, and I'm gonna, this bed, honestly, my mum put it up, and
it was at this moment that he knew he fucked up.
I'm gonna edit the one that I've just taken. Like, have I actually got coronavirus? Because I have just gone through my favourites and liked them, so I'm going to start the screen recording now, and obviously you'll be able to see it on your screen. It started, so obviously I'll go on my favourites. As you can see, like, I've favourited all of my selfies on here. So these are the pictures that I favourited. And obviously I wanted a different vibe to the original picture anyway, because I don't really want to copy. So I'm going to pick that one, I think. So the first thing I do is I go to Facetune, and I like Facetune for mirror selfies as well, because I feel like when you're taking a mirror selfie, all the detailing kind of like fades out, if that makes sense, rather than if you're like taking a picture outside, then things are more present, whereas like obviously inside lighting isn't as good. So I'll go on the retouch, is it still, yeah. I'll go on the retouch and go on details, and obviously because this is a top that it's from Sisters and Seekers, I obviously want to tag them in it, but it needs to like look good. So I'll zoom in and literally just go over the sign and stuff. And obviously it's like subtle difference, but you can see that it's there and like it just looks better. And I'll go over my mug and stuff, and I like going over jewellery with this as well, because it just stands everything, makes everything more stand out. So like, honestly my vocabulary is, and it's like subtle difference, but can you see that? And then you can like change it, so if you wanted it on like 50 or like a little bit more than 50, that's perfect. Obviously do a little bit here. I like to do my eyes as well. I don't always do my eyes. I feel like I do my eyes more when I'm inside, because it kind of just makes it pop a little bit more. I'll go down the bridge of my nose, because then it will like make my highlighter pop, and a little bit on my lip as well, because I have gloss on. I like to go over my eyebrows with this as well, because it just makes... So my camera just cut off, but I'm still recording. So I don't know when, I think I obviously remove the pimple, and then I go over with this smooth tool just in case there's any like, because sometimes when you move a pimple it can leave like a circle thing on your face, and I just do that just in case. Usually do it underneath my eyes a tiny bit, but there's really nothing like, I don't know, I feel like mirror selfies cancel a lot out anyway. Like you're probably looking at me now thinking, wow, we have so many spots, but on here I don't. But yeah, that's about it for the smooth tool, I think. I sometimes go over my body with it, but not really with mirror selfies. This is a good tip as well. If you have roots, then, one second, this is just loading. If you have roots, go on the paint option, click picker, and get like where you want the root the root colour to be on your hair. So like mine's pretty dark, and then I go on tone and literally just go over it a little bit, and as you can see it's just getting a little bit darker. And if you want you can like drag that down a little bit more, because my hair's usually a little bit more darker at the top, but obviously I haven't had my hair done in ages. My mum's a hairdresser but she doesn't really like me, so that's probably all I want to do to that. And then I go ahead and click save. On my editing apps I've got Facetune, Unfold, Snapseed, Visco and Colourtone. After Facetune I like to go on Snapseed. Snapseed is probably one of my favourite ones, I think, because it does literally it just does everything that you want it to do. And then I go on tools, go on brush, and then I go on exposure, and I usually use it on 0.7, but sometimes it can be a little bit too bright. And my Instagram, I'm going for like kind of like sunset vibe, but also I want other pictures to be quite bright as well, but I want to look tanned and stuff. Do you know what I mean? Don't really know where I'm going with this. Hopefully it looks good. Not a clue. So I obviously just paint over these bits. You can click the eye at the bottom right hand corner so you can see, ooh, obviously not, and then press the erase thing and go back up so you can see exactly where you're painting it, because sometimes obviously you can paint it over your clothes and it can look a bit weird sometimes. So this helps you know where you put the stuff basically. Honestly, this has changed my life. Like I used to whiten my backgrounds on Facetune, but I feel like on Facetune it just takes a lot of doing and then it just doesn't look as good. It doesn't look as like natural on Facetune, whereas on here it just genuinely just lightens everything back up again. It's really difficult to like get around your hair. Obviously don't forget your coochie. Right, and obviously just be careful obviously in these little bits as well. That's where you know, like in the gaps of things you've got to like get, because then it will just look really weird and like off colour. And then click off and on. Obviously it just looks so much better when it's a little bit brighter. Click yes, and then in this case I don't have to do this, but if there was an object in the picture that I didn't want, I'd go on tools and then I'd go on, where is it, healing, and all you have to do is rub over where you want the thing gone. So say if I wanted that gone, ooh, I just do that. Obviously a little bit neater than that, like it looks better than that, but like if you do it very neat then it will do the job. So obviously I press export, save and copy, and then the app that I like to use for if I want to put a filter on it, usually obviously I'm changing my Instagram so I'm starting to use a filter, but before that I didn't really use filters. I just like whiten the background and put it on and like change the filter in on Instagram. But I watched Molly May's video last night because obviously I was watching videos for inspiration, and she uses an app called Colourtone. I've heard of it before, but like I've never like downloaded it and used it. I always used to use Visco and I paid for it as well. Visco is like really good, don't get me wrong, but there was this one filter on Colourtone that I really liked and she uses it all the time apparently, and when I went on her Instagram you could like definitely tell that she uses this filter all the time, and it's free as well, this filter. Click on it and press edit at the left hand side. And then you go on the left hand side there and it's literally the Maldives one there. Obviously you can change the exposure of it as well. It just makes you look really nice and tanned, and it's a really good filter if you want your Instagram feed to be like sunset vibes, you know what I mean? So obviously the intensity is at 0 now, but you can turn it up, and I just really like the look of it. Usually on my last one, I haven't posted that one yet, I probably have posted it by the time you see this video. I put it here. I put this on like 0.45, this is what it's on now. I just think it looks quite natural. It doesn't look like you've got like too much filter on it. And then obviously you can change the exposure, so to like whatever you want. And on the temperature one, I like to like keep it there but like move it up a little bit more to the sunnier side, whereas usually if I wasn't like changing my Instagram up, I'd usually put it on the more cooler tone so it looks a bit more colder. I like that look as well, but obviously I'm just switching shit up. And then for the sharpen tool, you can either go like really sharp, which I don't like the look of, or like I like this sharpening tool because it can give you a really subtle effect. Like if I move it up just a little bit, like there, it makes a difference to me. Probably doesn't make a difference to anyone else. And obviously if you want a grain, I don't really like the grain on this one. I use the grain on Visco if I wanted a grain. And then that's about it. You can like edit with these. Actually this looks quite cool. Like sometimes I'll add these and it can look quite cool. I don't know if it's add one though. Obviously you can change the intensity of that as well. Sometimes in mirror selfies, like when you add stuff like that, it just makes your mirror look a bit dirty. Then you go export from the right hand top corner, and then you go all the way down, and then you go press save image. So there's the image, the before and after I'll show you. So it's got the favourites. So that's before, and this is after. I just think that filter literally changes everything. I'm not gonna like show you all the different ones because that's basically what I do in every single picture. If I was taking one outside, I probably would use the same filter as I've just showed you literally on my last or my second to last Instagram post that I've just taken. That had the Maldives filter and did literally the exact same, apart from having that like overlay of that dust thing on the picture. So yeah, I hope you like this video. I hope it was helpful. I always watch videos like this to see and just give me inspo. But yeah, Pinterest and Facetune and colour tone is my new best friend. I feel like Facetune is just like, it's just so, everyone just likes to bitch about it, but it's like, it is actually a good app. Like you don't have to, obviously don't, like if you want to change your whole face, you can change your whole face, but I don't change my whole face and change everything. Like if I want to, and if I have an insecurity but I like the picture, then I will. But like it just depends. I don't know why everyone's crying about it. Like it makes you look cute, then fair enough. So yeah, I'm gonna save that picture and probably post that tomorrow maybe. I'm not sure, probably tonight, don't know. But yeah, hope you enjoyed it. I will see you next time. Bye.